Good morning, Solid Steppers. What's going on? This is Miss Ward coming to you. I'm right now. I'm leaving Kingsland, Georgia. I'm actually headed out to Spring Hill, Florida, and I want to touch on a couple of subjects today. And one has to do is the dangers of working in the home service industry. Like I told y'all, I'm gonna be the person that's gonna tell y'all the truth. You know, and let me tell you about the stuff they don't tell you. Number one, when you work, oh yeah, like, share, and subscribe. Y'all know me and YouTube, we be having this love hate relationship. But because I love y'all, I'm gonna keep giving you game. So right now we're in the middle of what some people call flu season, right? And a lot of times you're going into people's homes, they're not gonna tell you they sick, they're not gonna tell you nothing. So you have to reinforce your immune system when you're walking in these environments. So I'm gonna talk to you guys about that and about the things I do. This is not a doctor. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm just telling you what works for me. And I think it's so important. This is why I'm always about people working out, staying healthy, because you only got one life. Don't play with it, right? So some of the things that I do, my rituals as far as just what I take and supplements. And in the comments, I'm gonna give you guys a list. You can look at them. You want them, get them. It is what it is. But I just want to share what has worked for me. Shout out to Dr. Dan. I was talking to him yesterday, and we were discussing the season, and the colds people get. And he was talking about his Z pack, which is um, black seed oil and oil of oregano. I'm like, dude, what you know about that? What you know about them herbs, man? What you know about that? But like I said, he's absolutely right. I take the same thing. I also take sea moss. Now, when I take sea moss, I take it in a couple of forms. Most people take sea moss in a smoothie, and things of that nature. And sea moss has, I think need 107 vitamins and minerals or something, and sea moss has like 99 of them. It's one of the, but you have to be careful where you get it from. It's always some, you know how it is. When something becomes popular, people got to contaminate the market. But what I do is I take it in a couple of forms. I take it in gummies, but I also take it in chewables. And the reason I do that is because I'm constantly moving and I don't want to miss it. Works really, really well for me. I also, like right now, I'm sipping on some broth, chicken broth. I buy chicken broth in a cup by Swanson. And I keep them with me so when I'm on the road, I can stop by Love's truck stop or whatever, throw it in the microwave, nuke it, heat it up, and then I'm steady on it. I also do a lot of teas. So I have, and I'll put a link to it also. I have these thermos that have tea infusions in them. I gifted it to my whole family. Phenomenal. I use those, and like I said, I'm gonna put all that stuff in the comments for you guys, and it's really great because it can work as a regular thermo, or you can put your tea in it. And what I do is I'm one of those people. I like loose tea because I can throw my loose teas in there. I can buy different teas and things, and I can put them in there with it, and I'm getting all that infused herbal, all the herbs and minerals I need, but it's through a regular process. I'm going to drink water anyway. I'm going to drink some anyway, so why not drink something that's healthy? And those are the things. The other thing I do is every morning I get up, I have hot water with lime. I also am very big on citrus because I'm one of those people, I'm a firm believer that, fruits, and particularly citrus, lemon, limes, grapefruits, those things strip a lot of the mucus out of your body that causes inflammation. Like when you really study your body, you understand the importance of not just clean blood, but clean lymphatic system, which is really, that's what's moving your waste. Most people don't realize that, just like you go to the restroom, your cells have to defecate. And everything I'm saying, you can look that up. And a lot of times people are ill because their body can't even heal itself. I am very, very holistic driven. So I am not one of those people. I've never been in the hospital. I've never had any major illness, knock on wood, but it also has to do with my regimen. And I'm a thick sister. I ain't like I'm out here skinny mini and you know what I mean? But I'm just trying to explain that your body will heal yourself, but you have to do the maintenance and you have to take it seriously because, we like to say the older we get, blah, blah, blah. Like right now, most people don't realize my age because I don't look it, I don't act it. But the reality is, I don't subscribe to any of those limits. At the end of the day, I am blessed because I got up this morning. I am blessed because I have multiple jobs in multiple states and multiple clients to service. And I do it with pride, I do it with sincerity, and because I travel, because that's what I wanted to do. See, that's what people don't understand. I built the kind of life I wanted because while I'm traveling, let's get into it because people always wonder, you know, my business is a boutique business. It's a boutique appliance repair business, and hey, like, share, and subscribe. Share this with somebody that need a gym, because I'm telling you, I've always told people build your business around the kind of life you wanted. I wanted to, when I initially started my business, I'm from South Florida, so I covered everything from Key West up to like the Treasure Coast, which is Vero Beach, Palm Beach, Jupiter, all those places. I covered Miami, Coral Gables, Coconut Creek, all the, Pembroke Pines, Fort Lauderdale. And, because I was in the Fort Lauderdale area, I lived in Tamarack at the time, it was really centrally located. And so from there, I got to learn so much. I started covering Naples. And, I was really building my traveling muscle at the time because my background is automotive. And I was in automotive for several years, but I was also a regional. So that means I covered the Southeast region, everything from North Carolina to Louisiana to, all of Florida. So I'm very familiar with the travel piece. And the thing that made me so successful when I was in corporate America was because I was, even though my office was in this beautiful Taj Mahal spot in Atlanta, I chose to travel my markets 300 days out of the year out of the 365. I'm sure it probably was more than that. And it was only because my philosophy was, people don't work for companies, they work for people. So I was really big about maintaining morale. Whenever I would go into the shops that I was responsible for, I would always go through the back of the shop, through the and speak with the technicians first. Managers would really get upset with me because they felt like their staff wasn't that important. But I understood that what makes all companies go is the lowest man on the totem pole. See, those are the people that can undermine your company, and those people can make your company or break your company. And if you don't take care of them. So I had a great relationship, so I never had major issues because before stuff popped off, the staff in the back was calling me directly like, okay, Miss Ward, blah, blah, blah. Pictures, images, everything that was going on. I knew the game before they even started. You feel me? But it was because I came from that, and I never forgot where I came from. When you get it out the mud, or as we say in automotive, out the grease, you got to stay humble, And that was the same approach I had when I came into this. So since I was accustomed to that, I understood how to manage market situations. I understood how to research demographics and data. So that is how I plotted my moves. So every year, 4 times a year, every quarter, I revamp and I look at what are emerging markets. I don't wait until the brook dry up. I have bags coming in before anybody know about it, simply because I'm watching the trends in the markets. And I'm trying to see where can I place myself and my team so that we are, basically reaping the cream. Everybody else can have the residue, but we getting the cream off the top. You can have them leftovers. And the only way to do that is you got to be able to position yourself. Like, I had to make a decision yesterday up in Kingsland whether I wanted to do this repair or not. I could have did the repair. I could have made about $800 or whatever on that particular item. I have like 4 jobs up there. But, with all 4 jobs, I could have cleared total maybe about 5 G's, right? But the problem with that is that you got to know when to repair and when not. When I see an appliance that has age on it, and that could be not necessarily a recall, but something I'm going to see again in 6 months, and I'm not doing a service to the customer, I'm doing a disservice, I always balance that out. All money ain't good money, and you're going to learn that as you work in these industries. But once again, I can't do this if my health and if my mental and my mindset and my mental stability is not in place, if I don't have a solid foundation, if I didn't have a solid personal life, because you think I don't take no jump here in business? Huh? Man, please. When you get long in the teeth, you feel me? Get a couple of gray hairs, you got zero tolerance in every area of your life because you understand how precious time is. And you can either spend time losing money or you can spend time making money. You can spend time crying over poor decisions, or you can learn from them and correct those mistakes and become wiser, stronger, bolder, and more laser focused on what you need to accomplish. And that comes with time. It kills me when I see people, they want to hurry. I was one of them people. That's why I'm talking smack. Y'all gotta realize, I resonate with y'all. Like, share, and subscribe, people, because I keep it a buck, and I keep it a buck because I'm talking about my personal experiences. That's why they hit like they hit. When you hear me talking about letting people go and elevating and realize some things gonna fall away, even stuff you not really comfortable with, because it really was your undercover comfort zone, you just don't want to admit it. Man, come on. Some of y'all want to be the big fish in the pond. I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in executing moves that come with long-term results. See, most people don't think like that, but they can't think like it because they ass too busy swiping, or they too busy gossiping, or they too busy in somebody else's business or trying to fix somebody else's life because they too distracted to fix their own. I watch so many people that are gullible. Let me tell you something. I watch people get into business with people that eventually are going to slit their damn throat. And that's why I'm so antisocial, because stuff can start out one way, and I watch people, they only use people as long as they can use them. And when I'm saying that, I know a situation right now where this person has absolutely no experience, and they are using people who people actually respect to get to the next level, and they have no intention of maintaining those relationships. They're using those people as a front. And I'm aware of that, but it's okay. It ain't none of my business. You want to get burnt? Go ahead and get burnt. You feel me? At the end of the day, you got to understand every move ain't your move. Every team ain't your team. You got to play your position, and when it's your time to step away, be a man and woman about it, be respectful and step away. But these people have their own journey, because I have watched the industry. Like, I remember when I first got in the industry, you had your big dogs, and everybody wanted to be like them, but they wasn't willing to do what these people did. These people invested in data. They invested in software. They invested in training. And they understood the importance of marketing, like the way they wanted to build their business. You ain't got that bag. You don't have those abilities. So if you don't have the money, you got time and you got, mental muscle. You better learn. And you better learn how you want to carve out your niche and make your bag. And be undisturbed. That's how I move. I move in a way where I'm undisturbed. I watch people try to mimic. I watch people, they wonder why they struggling. Like, prime example. I'm going to give y'all an example. Somebody gave me their card, and at the back of the card it said thebusiness@gmail.com. I can't stand that, because I understand they're not really a business person. Your business name should never be at gmail.com. Like mine. Mine might be, my email is info@laserappliance.com for my business. You know why? Because I understand the importance of domains. I understand that when I go to get funding, that's going to affect how the underwriters look at my business. But do you think I said anything? Absolutely not. No. Because what I have learned is I got to let people get out their own way. They talk a good game, but they stuff be raggedy as hell. You know what I mean? And when you understand that, look, mine was raggedy as hell, and there are parts of my stuff still raggedy. But hey, I can't point no fingers. All I'm saying is everybody's at a different level and a different pace. And they following what they think is knowing because they listening to people. And there's nothing wrong with listening to people. Like I always tell y'all, vet what I'm saying. Check everything from the herbs I'm telling you about. Like, people don't understand. There's no reason for you to be ignorant. You ignorant because your ass want to be. You don't want to learn. You want to be able, like me. My time was so tight running my markets and in my corporate life I was trying to pay people for stuff I had to learn myself because all I was doing was getting taken advantage of. Like, share and subscribe, y'all, because this is a real one. Prime example, seal systems. I was paying people $350, $500, $800 to do jobs, and these guys wasn't even trained properly. They had no intention. They just figured they was gonna come up on me as a quick lick. And as a team, we could have made a lot more money. I mean, I made a lot of money, but I spent a lot of money to make that money. But I spent it to learn the lessons that I had to learn those systems myself. And even if you have people do them for you, you need to understand. Like, prime example. Now, when I have somebody do something, I just send all the parts. I'm like, don't argue. It's not a conversation. Just put them on. Because I'm not having to come back. Like when I have somebody work on a Samsung, and we all know about them Samsungs and the leaks they have in the fresh food evaporation, and people be trying to put a shot of Freon, and then 2 weeks later you got a call because it's slow leaking some BS. When you could have handled it while you're there. If you can't put on the evaporator, then you ain't doing seal systems. I hate to break it to you. For those who don't know, if you can't unsolder 2 lines going to an evaporator and pop 2 more back in, you got a problem. You scared. And look, I'm telling you because I wish somebody would have told me. I mean, I remember when I was first doing seal system, I was knocking out compressors, but I was intimidated by the evaporators because what was I thinking? Oh, I'm gonna melt the plastic. That's why they got protection. You just need to control the wand, control the flame. And if you ain't controlling, then you need more practice. How do you get more practice? You either get you some refrigerators and do it at home, or if you're smart, because shout out to my boy Sam, it's exactly what he did. I know he hate when I talk about it, but I'm gonna talk about it because he's so antisocial. I don't blame him though, because people want to see you win till you start beating their ass. Shout out to my boy Sam. Get that bag, son. Anyway, he went to HighSense, and HighSense don't pay the most to do the jobs, but they give you enough seal systems in R600 to where you like a goat. I know guys that don't even use a torch. All they have ever used is lockering. Right now, all y'all asses running from R600, running from lockering, and then you're gonna wonder why the brook don't dry up. They are flooding the market with these R600 units that are not functioning properly. They leaking left and right. They got issues left and right, and they got issues that you are behind on because you're not putting your hands on them. Get your ass out here and get on it. That's all I'm going to tell you. If you want to keep eating, you better get your skills up. Shout out to my boy Diamond Dave. Y'all need to check out his channel. Let me tell you, my favorite video, look up Diamond Dave, Economic Warfare as a Family. Oh my God. I ain't got no words. You talking about one of my favorite option trading instructors who just break down real world current events in facts, not fiction. Facts, no emotion. Facts, get out your feelings. Facts, if that's working for you, I'm happy for you. Facts, that's my dude. That's my dude, man. Because at the end of the day, real recognize real. I'm watching this man grow his business. I'm watching this man grow his channel and stay true to himself. Let me tell you, how rare that is? Like right now, my channel could be a lot bigger, but I'm a little too raw, and it's okay. I don't really care because that ain't the goal. My goal is to share what I need to share when God put it on my heart to share, because I really don't like people like that to keep it real. If it was me, I'd just stay in my hole and work on me, because I spent so many years coaching, training, and pouring so much into other people, and I don't regret it. Like my kids, I ain't got no issues because they know they got everything they need to be successful, man. I'm telling you, college educated, driven, living their own life, and independent as hell. Independent. I mean, when I tell you independent, I'm proud of all of them. Same thing with a lot of the young men and women I coached in the industry. Those guys are like juggernauts right now. I'm telling you, how you meet young people and, they just got the basics of being just work ethic and honest and driven and integrity. You can't train that, bro. That's why when you're hiring employees, you need to hire the character, and then you can train everything else. And then you got to find out where their strengths are and put them in the proper positions so they can excel. Because if you put people in the wrong positions, as a shout out to Zach Kreider, aces in their places. You got to put them in the right positions, man. You know, it's like that's another book called Good to Great by Jim Collins. I mean, these are classics, man. And Jim Collins talks about companies, how they go from good to great. And the difference, you know, why Eckers ain't really here no more. You feel me? But Walgreens is. Why CVS looking suspect, but Walgreens, yeah, Walgreens got its challenges. All major companies do, particularly in this AI environment. But the reality is, how many moves are you gonna be? How many moves is gonna take you to get in front of the game? Get in front of the game and stay in front of the game, y'all. All right, y'all. You know I'm coming into that Jacksonville traffic. They be out of control over here. They act like they in Miami. But then again, you know Jacksonville. You know I just left Kingsland, Georgia. You probably saw me cross the Florida line. Jacksonville is, first of all, Duval County is the largest county landmass in the United States. Number one, shout out to Duval. The other thing is that Jacksonville has the largest amount of Latin home owners. Shout out to the community. Get y'all bag. I ain't hating. You know, y'all can win, everybody can win. Get their ass out here and work. Stick together as a company, as a family. Prime example. Everybody got something to say about the Hispanic community buying and moving in the neighborhood. 20 of them in a house. Then they buy the next house. They come together, get some, open up, pop up the grill, get a couple of drinks, paint, clean, build the house out, and they support each other. Don't hate. That's what I'm telling you. Take notes. I love people that stick together. You know, yeah, they got their infighting and their issues too. Yeah, they got issues with the Afro-Latino community, but who don't have issues with the chocolate community? It just comes with the package. And then, let me say this real quick. If you showed up chocolate, do you understand you built for this? So stop complaining and get out here. You build a little different, man. Keep that melanin popping and get these bags. The color of your skin ain't got nothing to do with your ability to get paid. It might be a little hard, it might be a little whatever, but the key is that ain't your problem, that's their problem. Go out here and get it anyway. You feel me? You look at me, I'm female, I'm chocolate, I'm round and brown. Have you ever seen me complaining? Never. You know why? Because I realize how blessed I am. I realized that when I dropped out my mama's womb, guess what? I had everything I needed to get it because God put it in me. See, that's why y'all can't never see me turn my back on God, because God ain't never turned his back on me. Shh. Y'all better recognize this thing is real out here. I need y'all to get up off me. Y'all know Jacksonville be doing the most, man. You gotta keep your head on the damn swivel out here. And my nose running. Oh no. Keep sipping on my stuff here. Yep. But like I said, y'all gotta stay focused. You gotta stay true. And you gotta realize if it's out here, it's yours. The key is, are you gonna do what you need to do to get it? And are you gonna stop complaining, get up off your ass, and get these bags? And then once you get the bags, what you gonna do with them? You better invest. So you don't know how to invest. So you take a little bit, invest here, a little bit, and you learn. I'm so damn tired of people talking about what they can't do. Man, let me tell you something. The first time somebody say can't, our conversation ended. The key is, how do I figure it out? You know? I don't know where you going, but you need to slow your ass down. Do that. Boy, y'all about to make me go back to Dade County, boy. There's about to be all kind of PANs. Anybody from Florida, you know exactly what that means. I'm up here trying to make sure. Let me tell you, Kroger is shutting y'all ass down up in Florida. Y'all sleeping on Kroger delivery? Shout out to the Atlanta. I remember when I was in college, I'm telling you, when I was at Clark, dual degree engineering program with Georgia Tech, best thing ever happened in my life. You know, people say college ain't necessary. Let me tell you something. You need to be exposed. You just need to be exposed. Yeah, it's a racket. Yeah, it's this. Yeah, it's that. But the key is, somebody got to give you some structure, because a lot of y'all ain't got it. The other thing I feel people need to do is the military. You know, because I feel like just a lot of people don't have the discipline and structure. And the kids go in there and be smart about it. Get everything you need to get. They giving it to you. Man, please. Y'all better be glad that I'm past that age, because I would have been there all day, every day. You know? I remember when I was in college, I was trying to get in the military. But that's a different, man, that's another video. If y'all knew the things that kept me from getting in the military, y'all would not believe it. But I understood that obviously wasn't my path. I was trying to go, but God was like, stop it. This is not what I have for you. You know? I have everything you need is within you, Shell. That's what God kept telling me. So I'm trying to tell y'all, don't talk yourself out of your spot. Understand how great you are. Like, share, and subscribe, y'all. My mama, my mama be acting like she my social media person, so I have to say that, else when I get on the phone, my mama, she be like, your ass so hard-headed. I swear. No matter how old you are, your mama is going to be on you. For real, for real. For real, for real. So right now I'm on 295 rolling through Jacksonville, going around the drama, and I'm headed to I-10. I don't know what's going on up here, but you need to wake your ass up. Okay? Wake up, man. Man, I'm telling you, I got to pray for these people, because they be sleeping at the wheel and wake up in a damn ditch. Don't do it. It ain't worth it. Pull over and take a nap. Yeah, but I'm trying to tell y'all, the bag is real, man. And I don't know how else to put it. Number one, take care of your health. You got to take your herbs. You got to take your vitamins. And you got to be consistent. You got to get in this gym. You ain't got to do it every day, but you got to do it once or twice a week. And if you can't get in the gym, you need to figure out how to do it from the crib. What's the excuse? You can do yoga. You can do the sitting in the chair exercises. You need to make a concerted effort. And it ain't something that got to be anybody's business. See, a lot of y'all be talking to folks, and then you be embarrassed when you ain't maintaining it. Stop talking to folks. You're human. You're going to have issues. You're going to mess up. You're going to have problems. But if you ain't got a strong support system that's attaboy, don't have conversations with them, because they on that okie doke. They really undercover hate. I'm here to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. You trust God, trust yourself. Because God ain't going to never let you down. Never have, never will. When you can't do everything you can do and give it to God. I'm trying to tell you. I mean, do you think do you think this was the plan to be in 4 states? Absolutely not. This is not the plan. But I understood that because I've been blessed, I have to be a good steward. At the same time, I'm very aware of that I have to be transitional, that I have to be pivoting. I still am working on the things I need to work on. So as I transition out of this particular line of this occupation and business, because I got other businesses already growing, I'm gonna be good. But that's what I did with my money, and that's the difference. You don't see me out here flexing and flashing and this and that. What do you think? Man, ain't no way. And man, I gotta do a whole video about the importance of cash flow and the importance of taking that cash flow and making sure that your money flip inside your business 30 times before it go out. Now, I'm so serious about that. See, the problem with so many people, because money doesn't circulate in their communities, and they don't understand the importance of circulating that dollar, they don't understand how to do it in their business. Your money should be doing push-ups. And when they say push-ups, that means you should have cash assets. You should have stocks. You should have ETFs. You should have, and this is not financial advice, this is what I do, because I have to say that because y'all be tripping. You should have some type of crypto. And I'm not saying you got to have a lot, but you got to have, let me tell you something. If you're scared to do it, put money over there you can lose. That's all I'm trying to tell you. Because you need some exposure, because what y'all going to do? Because the blockchain is here, it ain't going nowhere. What y'all going to do with these smart contracts getting ready to lock y'all out of your own business? Y'all do not understand these financial markets are all hedging themselves and putting themselves in position, because that Web 3.0, see, right now, y'all don't know, half of y'all don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Everything I'm saying, look it up. Because if I'm saying it, it's already here. I'm trying to tell you, you better understand Web 3.0. You better understand what edge computing is. You better understand quantum. computing. You need to understand. I'm not saying you got to master it, but you can't be out here ignorant, y'all. That's why I be shout out to my girl Tam over at Women in Linux. I love her channel because she does tech, what is it, tech jobs and stocks or something like that. I'm sorry, Tam, but I'm driving. I be getting a little hyper. My whole brain just went left. But the reason I can do these videos and go off on tangents because I'm dropping gems left and right, and I ain't got no shame in saying it because it ain't even me. I'm just a vessel. When I hear in my spirit do this, I do it and I say it. I don't question it because I understand that this ain't even about me. This ain't about embarrassment. This ain't about blah blah blah. This is about me sharing what is on my heart to share because there's somebody that need to hear this. Do not get stuck in an industry that is going to leave you high and dry. Do not become stale. Don't get so distracted that you're not looking at tomorrow. Everything I'm doing today is going to be for my 90-year-old self. You feel me? Everything I'm doing today, you got to understand, when you guys are raising families and dealing with the stresses of life, you're just trying to survive. You're trying to make sure you got enough money at the end of the month to pay the bills. We all know what that's like. But there comes a point in your life that you got to make more money so that you can put it in places so that money can work for you. And that's why I moved the way I moved, because I raised my family. I did all that stuff already. So now, and because I had a family and had all those responsibilities, I was anchored. So I had to have those levels of stability. Now that I don't have to worry about it, what? All over. I'm out here. What the kids say, I'm outside. Miss Ward is outside. So, hey, you got questions? Put it in the comments. If you getting anything out of it, put it in the comments. Help the algorithm so somebody else can get this info. Because, excuse me, y'all. Y'all got to get out here and get it, man. Y'all got to get out here and get it. I'm trying to tell you. And there's no excuse. And you better get it before all this information get locked down, because what I'm telling you, you're gonna be fed really what the hell they only want you to know. And who is they? Let me tell you who they is. They is all the boogeymans y'all think out here that don't want you to win. That's a whole nother conversation. Because they don't have to do nothing when you don't program yourself to lose. I'm trying to tell you. Stop programming yourself to lose. Stop hanging around losers. Stop, saying that because I came from this, and that, and I didn't get that. Man, I can't stand it. The mere fact that your ass got up this morning and that you have opportunity and you are in a new year, what? And the beginning of the new year, man, I wish you would. I love it when people come to me. I don't do the excuses, because if you knew my story, if you knew the trials and tribulations that made me who I am today, you wouldn't even do it. You wouldn't even do it. To be labeled statistics, man, come on, man. Everybody got those stories. And some of the greatest people, a reflection of your highest highs. Your lows is always, man, be a reflection of your highest highs. I'm trying to tell you. But with that said, y'all, I hope y'all got some game out of it, man. But I'm trying to tell you, get out your own way. Take care of your health. Make sure your money is flipping 30 times. 30 times. Every time. It need to be going through multiple businesses. It need to be going into multiple assets. I'm not saying that you got to go get X, Y, and D, but you can go get land for $500,000 or less. You need to start understanding these tax deeds and these tax liens. It's too many ways for you to get a bag. It's too many. You need to be building out portfolios that you can borrow against. And those portfolios can consist of land. They can consist of crypto. They can consist of stocks. Y'all always saying what you can't do. Get you some dividend. You scared? Get you a damn dividend stock. Like, really? You can buy partial shares. People do not understand. Until you get out here, you're never going to learn. And you're going to always be a victim because you're not taking control of your destiny. There's too much information out here, people. Ain't no more excuses, man. And if there are, guess what? I can't hear you. With that said, y'all, solid steppers keep stepping. Miss Ward signing off. And take the Titans, as always. See you at the top. Let's get it.